Welcome back to my YouTube channel, the ultimate destination for all numismatic lovers and coin collectors who are passionate about discovering the hidden treasures in everyday change, where today we'll dive into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare coins, a story that has stunned experts and collectors alike, the 1996 D1 cent coin. A Lincoln penny that has reportedly reached a staggering value of $30 million due to its extraordinary minting errors and the incredible mystery surrounding its production. Imagine finding a simple penny from 1996 in your pocket, only to realize that it's not just an ordinary coin but one of the most valuable cents in existence, capable of changing your life forever. The 1996 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, known for producing millions of coins every year, yet out of these countless coins, a few were born with unique imperfections, minting flaws, and anomalies that transformed them from common copper-plated zinc cents into priceless artifacts of American minting history. Collectors across the world have been captivated by this particular penny because of its rare double die obverse, a dramatic off-center strike, and even a potential die clash that gives this coin a ghostly second impression of design elements not meant to appear there. The double die obverse is one of the most fascinating errors in coinage because it shows the duplication of design features, and on this 1996 D penny, the doubling can be seen on the inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as the date itself, making it visually stunning and unmistakably rare. Experts believe that a mechanical malfunction during the die creation process caused the die to imprint twice at slightly different angles, leading to the double design that collectors prize so highly. But what makes this coin even more intriguing is the presence of an off-center strike, where the coin was not properly aligned between the dies during striking, resulting in part of the design being missing or shifted toward one edge. Some examples show a striking that's 10% to 20% off-center, revealing the raw copper planchet beneath, a feature that greatly enhances its rarity and visual appeal. Then there's the possibility of a die clash, a situation where the obverse and reverse dies strike each other without a planchet in between, transferring faint elements of the reverse design onto the obverse die, leading to a coin that seems to bear ghost images from both sides. This kind of error gives the 1996 D penny a hauntingly beautiful appearance, as if it carries echoes of its minting journey within its design. What makes this coin so valuable isn't just the combination of these errors but also the extreme rarity of finding all these elements together in a single coin, making it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for any collector lucky enough to stumble upon it. Additionally, condition plays a massive role in determining its worth. Those preserved in pristine mint state with full red luster can fetch astronomical prices at auctions, far exceeding the imagination of ordinary collectors. Some of these coins have been discovered with broad strikes, where the coin expands outward because it was struck without the collar that normally shapes its edge, resulting in a wider and thinner coin that instantly stands out. Others show die cracks, where tiny fractures appear in the die and leave raised lines across the coin surface, almost like veins of value marking the journey of its creation. The Denver Mint in 1996 was transitioning and updating machinery, which increased the chances of striking anomalies, so some 1996 D pennies bear microscopic differences in planchet composition or thickness that can be identified under magnification. Another factor contributing to the mythic status of the $30 million penny is the presence of wrong planchet errors, where a penny was accidentally struck on a planchet meant for another denomination, such as a dime. These off-metal strikes are exceptionally rare, and if a 1996 D penny were found struck on a copper-nickel dime planchet, its combination of rarity, mint mark, and year would easily place it among the most valuable coins in existence. Stories from collectors who have encountered such coins describe incredible auction battles, with bids climbing into the millions for specimens verified by grading authorities such as PCGS or NGC, and rumors circulate that a particularly flawless 1996 D penny with overlapping errors, perfect strike, and full mint brilliance once sold privately for $30 million to an anonymous collector who considered it the crown jewel of modern coinage. Beyond the physical errors, the coin carries historical and emotional value. 1996 was the year marking the end of an era before the technological advances that reduced human error in minting, making this coin one of the last reminders of a time when mechanical imperfection could create unexpected masterpieces. The legend of this penny has inspired countless collectors to examine their own pocket change, fueling a new wave of interest in small denomination coins often overlooked by the public. What makes this story even more captivating is that coins like this sometimes sit unnoticed in jars, drawers, or change boxes for decades until someone with a keen eye spots the unusual details, the misaligned lettering, the doubled numbers, or the off-center rim, and realizes they might be holding a multimillion-dollar treasure. The thrill of discovery is what drives the world of coin hunting, where patience and knowledge can transform a single cent into a fortune. For numismatists, the 1996 D1 cent coin embodies everything they love about the hobby: mystery, rarity, beauty, and the excitement of history frozen in metal. Its copper coating hides a deeper story of minting evolution, mechanical failure, and human curiosity. Some experts speculate that certain dies used at the Denver Mint in early 1996 were slightly misaligned or retooled multiple times, which may have led to a small batch of coins bearing unique misstrikes that escaped quality control and entered circulation. These coins, though appearing ordinary at first glance, reveal their true value under magnification and expert analysis, where subtle differences in strike depth, die polish lines, and metal flow become evidence of their authenticity. A genuine 1996 D-era penny combines science and art, a result of precision gone slightly awry, producing an object both imperfect and perfect in its collectability. Enthusiasts often describe finding one as a life-changing moment, not only for its financial value but also for the sense of holding a tangible piece of minting history. Imagine flipping over what seems like a normal penny and noticing that the reverse design of the Lincoln Memorial looks slightly distorted, the letters stretched, or the rim unevenly thick. That's when your heart races because you know something extraordinary might be in your hand. The allure of such coins also lies in their scarcity. Only a handful may exist in top grades, and the market value continues to rise as more collectors enter the hobby and compete for these numismatic miracles. While the $30 million valuation might sound unbelievable, it symbolizes the peak of what collectors are willing to pay for the perfect storm of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue. Beyond that, the 1996 D penny represents a reminder to everyone that even the smallest, most overlooked objects in our daily lives can carry stories of immense value and fascination. Each tiny imperfection, each doubled letter, each off-center rim, each die crack, tells a story of the minting process, of machines and human oversight, of time and chance converging to create something that transcends its face value. So next time you receive change, take a closer look at those pennies, because you never know, you might just be holding the next multi-million-dollar treasure, the next 1996 D-era cent that could change your life forever. Next, 2016 D1 cent USA coin, where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins and unbelievable treasures hiding right in your pocket change. Today we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing stories in modern coin collecting, the 2016 D1 cent coin. A humble penny that has stunned collectors and experts around the world by being valued at an unbelievable $35 million due to a combination of rare minting errors, production anomalies, and extraordinary circumstances that have made it one of the most valuable modern coins ever discovered. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this particular 2016 D penny has achieved legendary status in the numismatic community and what specific characteristics make it such an extraordinary find worth a life-changing fortune. The 2016 D penny, struck at the Denver Mint, is part of the Lincoln Shield Cent series introduced in 2010 to honor Abraham Lincoln's legacy and symbolize his preservation of the Union. And while billions of these coins were produced for circulation, only a few have surfaced with errors so rare and dramatic that they push their value far beyond ordinary imagination, transforming what should be a simple copper-plated zinc coin worth 1 cent into a multi-million-dollar marvel. The particular 2016 D penny that reached this incredible $35 million valuation is believed to have a combination of multiple striking errors that occurred during its minting process, beginning with a dramatic off-center strike that left part of Lincoln's portrait shifted and the rim uneven, followed by a double die obverse where the details on Lincoln's face, date, and inscription such as "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" appear doubled under magnification, giving the coin a ghost-like appearance. These features alone would make any penny highly collectible, but this coin goes further, showing signs of a rare planchet error where the metal blank itself was improperly prepared before striking, possibly involving an experimental or mixed metal composition, which has led to subtle differences in weight, color, and luster compared to standard issues. Some experts believe the planchet used may have been a transitional piece left over from a different batch, possibly using a slightly higher copper content, which gives the coin an unusual hue and tonal variation under light. Adding to its mystique, microscopic analysis of the coin reveals tiny die cracks spreading across the obverse and reverse sides, a sign of stress and age on the minting dies that can create raised lines or imperfections that collectors prize as die breaks. One particular die crack near the shield design on the reverse runs diagonally through the field, creating what numismatists call a cud, or a small raised area formed when part of the die breaks off, causing metal to flow into the void. These cuds are among the most dramatic and sought-after mint errors because they are unique to the damaged die and cannot be replicated. The coin also features a rare misalignment between the obverse and reverse dies, known as a rotational die error, where the reverse image is slightly rotated off-axis from the front when flipped, adding another layer of intrigue and scarcity. But what really skyrocketed the value of this 2016 D penny to $35 million is the perfect storm of these multiple errors existing together on one coin, something so statistically improbable that it borders on impossible considering the mint's modern quality controls and high-speed automated systems designed to prevent such defects. The Denver Mint is known for precision, producing billions of coins annually with minimal flaws, so for such a coin to emerge and survive in nearly pristine condition is nothing short of miraculous. Some collectors speculate that this penny might have been a test strike or an experimental piece accidentally released into circulation, perhaps created during a transitional phase in the minting process when dies or planchets were being changed or calibrated. Others suggest it may have been struck on a foreign planchet or on leftover metal from a commemorative or proof coin run, an event that has occurred in rare instances throughout US mint history and always produces coins of immense collectible value. Adding to its mystique, the coin's provenance traces back to a random coin roll found by a collector in 2020, who initially thought it was simply an oddly colored penny but soon realized the strange doubling and off-center features, sending it for professional grading and authentication where experts confirmed the unprecedented combination of errors and near-perfect uncirculated condition. It was later auctioned in a private sale where bidding wars among elite collectors drove the price into the tens of millions, ultimately closing at $35 million due to its status as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Beyond its physical traits, this coin symbolizes the incredible possibilities hidden within everyday currency, where even a penny can transform into a multi-million-dollar artifact due to the complex science and artistry behind coin production. Minting errors like these occur when a mechanical or human mistake disrupts the otherwise flawless coin-making process, and collectors value them because each error tells a story, a frozen moment in time when the mint machinery went slightly out of alignment or a die wore out, producing a coin that stands apart from billions of identical pieces. The fascination lies in rarity and chance. The odds of finding another 2016 D penny with this same precise combination of off-center strike, double die obverse, planchet anomaly, die cracks, cud, and rotational misalignment are astronomically low, making this specimen truly one of one. The coin's immaculate condition only magnifies its value, as most error coins circulating through the economy are quickly worn down, damaged, or melted, while this particular example remains sharp, lustrous, and visually stunning, suggesting it may have been preserved unintentionally from the moment it was minted. The way the light plays across its surface, revealing subtle shifts in texture and tone, further fuels its mythic reputation among collectors who see it as a blend of art, history, and mystery. In the numismatic market, coins like the 2016 D-era penny appeal not just to US coin collectors but to global investors seeking tangible assets of historical and cultural importance, and because the coin is certified and catalogued by major grading authorities, it stands as both a financial investment and a historical treasure. It also ignites curiosity among everyday people who check their pocket change in hopes of uncovering similar treasures. This coin's fame has inspired a wave of renewed interest in Lincoln Shield cents, with collectors examining 2016 D pennies for any sign of doubling, discoloration, or striking variation, hoping to stumble upon another million-dollar error. Experts advise that while most 2016 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, a handful with distinct features, such as noticeable doubling, off-center images, or planchet irregularities, can be worth thousands or even millions depending on rarity and demand. This phenomenon underscores a deeper truth in coin collecting: perfection is common, but imperfection is priceless. Every minting mistake is a fingerprint of history, revealing the unpredictable nature of human craftsmanship in an age of machines. As technology advances, the likelihood of such dramatic errors decreases, meaning coins like the 2016 D$35 million penny will only grow rarer and more valuable over time. Collectors see it as a modern miracle, a reminder that treasures don't always glitter in gold or silver but sometimes hide in the smallest denomination of everyday currency. So next time you receive change at a store, take a closer look at those pennies. You might just be holding history in your hands, a tiny copper-plated relic with the power to change your life forever, because as this incredible 2016 D penny proves, even the smallest coin can tell the biggest story of luck, rarity, and unimaginable value. Last 1998 D1 cent USA coin, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, unbelievable minting errors, and the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket change. And today we're going to talk about one of the most shocking discoveries in modern coin collecting history, the 1998 D1 cent coin that has stunned experts and collectors around the world by being valued at a staggering $38 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny from 1998 minted in Denver that could be worth more than a luxury mansion, all because of the incredible errors, mistakes, and rare possibilities that occurred during its creation at the US Mint, making it one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever found. And the story behind it is as thrilling as the value itself. So let's uncover what makes this tiny copper-plated zinc coin so special and why collectors are going crazy over it. The 1998 D penny, part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, was struck at the Denver Mint, and while billions were produced that year, only a handful are believed to contain extraordinary minting mistakes that transformed an ordinary 1-cent coin into an ultra-rare collectible worth millions, and the most famous of these is the coin that exhibits a stunning combination of double-die obverse, off-center strike, and planchet anomalies, creating a one-of-a-kind error coin that defies minting logic, with even the most advanced numismatists debating how such a piece could have left the mint without detection. Under normal conditions, coins are struck precisely with two dies, the obverse die for the front and the reverse die for the back, but in this special 1998 D error, something went seriously wrong in the minting process, resulting in multiple misalignments where Lincoln's profile appears doubled, his date and the word liberty are clearly shifted, and the phrase, "In God We Trust," seems slightly shadowed as if struck twice with different orientations, a clear sign of a dramatic double die error that instantly catches the eye of any experienced coin collector. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial shows faint doubling on the columns, while the inscriptions "United States of America" and 1 cent appear slightly stretched and thicker than usual, indicating another layer of die deterioration or secondary strike that adds to its uniqueness. But what really makes this coin stand apart from other error pennies is that it's not just a simple double die, it's also been struck slightly off-center by around 10 to 15%. Meaning part of the design spills over the edge of the coin while the rim is thicker on one side and thinner on the other, giving it the distinctive unbalanced look collectors crave. As off-center strikes of this magnitude are extremely rare for coins that still retain full details of the date and mint mark. Adding to the intrigue is evidence that this particular coin may have been struck on an improper planchet, possibly using a slightly different alloy composition or leftover metal blank intended for another denomination, as tests have shown a subtle color variation compared to standard 1998 D cents, leading some experts to speculate that it could have been struck on a transitional planchet leftover from an experimental minting batch. The Denver Mint during the late 1990s was known for high production volumes, and in such busy conditions, it's not impossible for a few major mistakes to slip through quality control, especially when coin presses were running continuously to meet demand. Imagine a die being slightly misaligned or a blank not seated properly. A single misstep like that can create a masterpiece of minting chaos that, when discovered decades later, turns into a priceless collector's dream. And that's exactly what happened with this 1998 D penny, discovered accidentally by a collector going through a roll of cents from a local bank, who immediately noticed the bizarre doubling and unusual tone of the coin, leading him to send it for professional grading and verification. When grading experts examined it under high magnification, they confirmed a series of errors so complex that they almost defied explanation, with visible die cracks running near Lincoln's shoulder and micro-engraving distortion suggesting the die may have been reused or damaged during striking. Because such a combination of double die, off-center strike, and planchet anomaly is almost unheard of, the coin was authenticated as a unique specimen, and when it appeared in a private auction, competitive bidding drove its value up to a jaw-dropping $38 million, establishing it as one of the most expensive Lincoln cents ever sold. The fascination with this coin isn't just about the money, it's also about the mystery of how such a coin could exist at all in the era of advanced minting technology, as by 1998, the US Mint had already implemented strict quality controls to minimize errors, making any major mistake even more remarkable. Some collectors even speculate that this coin might have resulted from a deliberate test or an experimental press run that somehow escaped destruction, though there's no official confirmation of that theory. Others believe it may have been an accidental double strike that occurred during a die replacement, when the press operator failed to clear the chamber fully before inserting a new blank, leading to an overstrike with misaligned impressions. These kinds of scenarios, though rare, are what make coin collecting so exciting, because every now and then, something truly extraordinary emerges from an ordinary mint year, turning a simple penny into a priceless artifact of American minting history. And let's not forget the human factor. With billions of coins produced each year, even a single oversight can become a story worth millions, especially when it involves something as iconic as the Lincoln cent, a design that has been in circulation for over a century. The 1998 $38 million penny stands as proof that even modern coins can hold unimaginable value, not just because of age, but because of uniqueness, condition, and error complexity. Experts emphasize that the condition of the coin, graded in mint state with nearly no circulation wear, played a massive role in boosting its value, as any scratches, dings, or environmental damage could have significantly reduced its worth. The coin's luster, sharp details, and clear die markers make it a breathtaking piece to behold under magnification, with every line and imperfection telling part of its story. Collectors often dream of finding such a gem in their pocket change, and while the odds are astronomically low, it's not impossible, because history has shown that rare error coins can sometimes slip unnoticed into circulation. So if you ever come across a 1998 D penny that looks unusual, maybe the letters seem doubled, the rim looks uneven, or the color feels slightly off, don't dismiss it. It could be worth examining under a magnifier or taking to a professional coin dealer. Even lesser-known varieties from that year, such as minor double dies or weak strikes, can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. The $38 million example has set a new benchmark, inspiring collectors worldwide to recheck their jars of change, coin rolls, and old penny collections for hidden treasures. Beyond its monetary worth, this coin symbolizes the beauty of imperfection and the allure of the unexpected in numismatics, showing how a small minting mistake can lead to a massive discovery that captures global attention. The combination of rarity, mystery, and historical intrigue has made the 1998 D-era penny a legend among coin enthusiasts, a tangible reminder that even in the world of precision minting, accidents can yield masterpieces. As we wrap up, it's incredible to think how a coin meant to be worth just 1 cent has transformed into a multi-million-dollar marvel, proving that treasures can be hiding in the most ordinary places. Keep your eyes open, your magnifiers ready, and your curiosity alive, because the next million-dollar penny might just be waiting in your pocket, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky finder to make numismatic history with a rare discovery like the astonishing 1998 D1 cent coin worth $38 million.